Welcome back, everybody. This is JenSandwiches, here to take another bite out of Zombie Exodus Safe Haven. We just witnessed a mob in our neighborhood trying to attack poor Mr. Makarov and his maybe infected son. So now it's 10 o'clock p.m. I remember the news said there's going to be something, but I guess I'm not allowed to watch it, so I guess we'll pick something else to do. Oh, rest for the evening. I could just go to bed. I don't want to just go to bed yet. I'm so stressed. Let's check online really quick. You sit at the desk in the living room and open your laptop. The internet still runs without a delay, and the instant you load the browser, a message flashes. News on the Zeta virus. Clicking the link loads a page of websites related to the outbreak. I could read the CDC's website. I could check out the City of Nightfall's homepage. I could read discussion forums. Could log on to the military's thing. Let's check the military. You enter the address to the Army Knowledge Online portal and log in with your username and password. The main page has numerous articles laid out, all related to plans for dealing with the outbreak. You scan the top-level articles in high-priority orders to come up with the most important items. 1. All military personnel are on standby to report to duty stations. 2. Orders from POTUS and SECDEF are for the military to support federal, state, and local/tribal agencies in efforts to maintain basic services. 3. All non-human life, e.g. infected humans, zombies, are to be killed on sight. The article confirms that the only sure method of killing a zombie is to destroy the brain. You spend another 20 minutes reading reports from various military bases around the world of zombie attacks and counterattacks by local authorities. The main thread running through all the reports: the outlook for civilization is grim. You log out of the portal and let's check the City of Nightfall's page now. Navigating to the city's page, you find a notice related to the outbreak. The City of Nightfall has activated the Emergency Operations Center, EOC, a coordinated and multi-agency team to organize information, manage resources, and plan strategic initiatives to deal with the outbreak citywide. So far, the EOC is coordinating multiple activities. Police are patrolling the city and detaining infected individuals. Emergency medical personnel are setting up field locations to help treat those in need of medical attention. The National Guard are on alert to assist the police. The site lists locations for emergency shelters being set up around the city, and you note these locations in your smartphone. Oh, well, that was helpful. Glad I did that. Okay, let's read the forums now. You sign into your favorite forums and find most of the active threads are discussing the outbreak. One thread piques your interest. Zombie apocalypse is now. The thread contains hundreds of posts from people around North America. APOC Joe 1994. Living in LA, zombies all over. Just saw one eating a cop's face. This is real. Prepper Guy 714. To Misty. Kill her. Your mom's infected, so kill her before she turns. Donut Pants. That would be me. I love donuts. Anyway, trapped in a house in Tampa, zombies all around. Anyone reading this, please come to 8941 Bridgeford Oaks Drive. Bring a gun. Oh, that's scary. ER Tech, New York. I'm an EMT in New York. LaGuardia Airport is locked down. Saw 2 infected people killed on the street. God help us all. Misty Death. My mom's bitch. She's feverish but looks fine otherwise. What do I do? Pepper Guy 714. The only way to kill the infected is to hit the brain. A gunshot or a wound to the brainstem, above the back of the neck, is what it takes. Anything else barely slows them down. Jackson, bleh. Want cheap Ray-Ban sunglasses? Click here. Pepper Guy 714. The first thing you want to do is gather your supplies and secure your home. Fill your bathtubs and all containers with water in case water pressure reduces or is lost. Your water heater also has a store of usable water. Zombies are attracted to light, movement, and noise, so block your windows with blankets and avoid making loud sounds. Let no one in after the doors are locked, not your father, your spouse, a lost child, or your church's reverend. Most of the thread goes on like this, and after reading for the next 15 minutes, you feel stressed out by the influx of information. You close the forums and... Oh, jeez, I'm so stressed. Oh, God, it's like me in real life. Let's read the CDCs, and then I'm gonna quit. You click the link to the CDC and find a press release related to the virus. For immediate release, May 11th, 2012. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention urges people to take steps to prevent Zeta virus infections. Outbreaks of the disease have been documented in the United States, with greater activity in densely populated areas. Thus far, 10 states and 2 United States terrorists have reported Zeta virus infections in people. The total number of cases has reached over 10,000, all leading to a death-like state. Zeta virus is transmitted by person-to-person contact, either by blood or saliva. Okay. Well, that's helpful to know. It is clear we are seeing 100% infection rates with this virus. Oh, God. Said Lucas Dodson, MD, MPH, medical epidemiologist with the CDC's Viral Diseases Division. We cannot stress enough the importance of avoiding contact with infected people. The best approaches for preventing infection include the following. Avoid highly populated areas such as hospitals, supermarkets, and other places where people congregate. Stay indoors and secure the area from entry. Know the symptoms of infection: yellowing of the skin, green birthmark-like lesions, aggressive behavior, imbalanced gait. There are no medications to treat or vaccines to prevent Zeta virus infection. People exposed may appear normal for up to an hour before symptoms show, but no known prevention of full-blown infection exists. In the event someone you know becomes infected, quarantine the individual away from non-infected people and avoid contact at all times. Okay. Well, close down your browser and consider your next move. I think it's a little late. I think I'm going to rest for the evening. Let's do that. With all of the events of the day, the stress of the outbreak, and the physical and mental fatigue wearing upon your body, you decide to turn in for the night. You step into your bedroom and skip the nightly pre-sleep ritual. Instead, you crash into bed fully clothed, finally feeling safe in your own bed. Gunshots, zombie cries, helicopters, military vehicles all join the sounds of the suburbs in an unharmonious symphony, but somehow you fall asleep. Ugh, I don't think I'd be able to fall asleep after that. Jeez. Okay. Surviving the outbreak requires adapting to the new order of the world. As such, you have gained the potential to heighten skills if you choose to do so. I don't think I have any skill points. Do I? Skills can be raised using skill points. The cost of a skill is listed beside the name of each skill. To see a description of each skill, blah blah blah. Oh, I do have skill points. I have 13. Oh yeah, that's right, because I fucked up the video and then I had to redo it, and then I ended up with more points than I did the first time I did it. I'm untrained in empathy, persuasion, and science, so I probably should do those, at least to get them on the board. Persuasion, where's persuasion? Okay. And then science, where's science? Here's... Okay, and now at least I have everything as one. I noticed crafting seems to be pretty important when I was looking at the crafting menu the other day, so I'm gonna upgrade crafting. Okay, now I have 8 points. I think I'm gonna hold on to them and keep them for later. Save my remaining points. Okay. Yeah, I accept it. Let's go. Oh, now we're on chapter 2. Their World Now. Saturday, May 12th, 2012. How am I doing? Am I okay? You okay, Derek Schmidt? Oh, okay, I'm much better. This is good. Oh, my mental health is slipping. Am I gonna start seeing shit? Okay. You awaken to a stream of sunlight, rousing you from a restless night of sleep. You feel more refreshed than last night, but wish you could rest for another few hours. Your alarm system went off several times last night, waking you up and forcing you to check the house for intruders. Today will be critical. Either the governments of the world have figured out a way to deal with the infection, or the zombie plague has won. No other options exist. You rise from bed. You feel jittery, unfocused, and the thought of surviving in this new world has your mind in turmoil. How will you stay safe? How will you eat? How long before you become infected? In this moment, you feel alone. And not just alone, but like the world is against you, clamoring outside to steal, hurt, or even kill you. Your stomach growls like a pissed-off zombie. You have enough food to last a few days, but if martial law persists, you won't be allowed to leave your home to restock. How long could you be forced to stay inside? Is it even safe to leave? The infection spreads at an incredible rate, and zombies roam unchecked through the streets. If you leave the safety of your home, what will civilization resemble on day 2 of the apocalypse? Weeks ago, you watched a documentary on Hurricane Katrina, one of the most powerful natural disasters in U.S. history. In the aftermath of the destruction, the affected areas fell into chaos. Infrastructure failed. People looted stores and residences for essential items. And violence increased among the survivors. After the outbreak, can you expect the same impact on all of civilization? You step to the window and peer outside. The street is empty of people. An overturned car blocks one end, and a military jeep is sitting at the other. From a distance comes the chug and roar of a truck. The wind whistles and blows hard against the side of the house, and the snow has melted away. It's as if the whole world has gone on vacation and left you on standby. And then, as if answering the call, you spot a figure staggering around the corner of the street in the telltale manner of a zombie. He stops and looks up, his mouth opens, and he screams, mocking you, telling you that zombies roam the earth, and that it's their world now. He might be right. Peering through the window, your mind wanders about the day ahead. Your highest priority is to, let's see, meet up with Jamie. Yes, absolutely. Jamie knows how to survive in this mess. He's been preparing for the apocalypse and knows where to go and how to acquire resources. After yesterday's contact over the radio, you wonder if he's all right. Your gut tells you that Jamie is alive, and today your priority is to reach him and figure out a way to survive together. Your second priority is to... I think I'm good on supplies, so I don't think that should be too high a priority. I don't know. Let's see. I have soap. I have alcohol. I have shampoo, water, food, battery. Like, I'm okay on stuff, I think. Maybe I should research more about the outbreak, because nothing's broken into my house yet, but it sounds like it's not that safe either. I think I can stay here for a little while longer. The government must have a plan to help its citizens. With the military maintaining some semblance of order, the people in charge are trying to control the situation. To survive, you need to be poised to act on new information put out by the government. A light hits your eye, blinding you for a moment, and you shield them with your hand. You squint and scan the area and spot the source of the light. Across the street, a man stands in a window reflecting a mirror. As you spot him, he smiles, lowers the mirror, and raises a sign. I'm coming for you. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's so creepy. Why? A garbage truck barrels past the corner of the street, its heavy motor clanking and sputtering. You pull the window shade down and cross the room to your bathroom. You use the last of the toilet paper, and you realize after showering and brushing your teeth that you're running out of shampoo and toothpaste. You exit the bathroom and head to the closet. With the spring weather outside, you can dress in lighter clothes and don't need to heat the house. You flick the light switch, but nothing happens. Has the bulb burnt out? You try the lamp, and pale light shines through the room. You get dressed, then head downstairs to start the day. When you reach the first floor, you notice huge holes in the front door and several broken windows. Whoa! Looking outside, you see a brownish fluid, most likely zombie blood, splattered on the front steps and wall of the house. Significant damage was done to your home. The front door barely held up an attack. Most of the windows are shattered. The kitchen door has been bashed with holes, and the back porch has been busted in several areas. You spend several minutes clearing the broken wood and shards of glass, but will need to repair the damage, at least enough to keep the infected out when they try to break in again. Wow. Oh my god, okay. You stand in the middle of the living room and feel a low rumble in your stomach, though the distant shrieks of the infected outside the walls and sporadic gunfire draw your attention away from thoughts of a solid breakfast. You walk into the kitchen to prepare some food to give you energy for the day to come. Before the outbreak, you never worried about food and clean water. A simple walk to the grocery store or phone call for food delivery took care of your needs. With the current state of civilization, food has become even more valuable, and at least your refrigerator is working. When you invested in solar panels, it was to save on energy costs, not to prepare for an apocalypse. You turn the burner on the stove and hear the puff of gas before the flame ignites. The sink also works. The water trickles out no matter how far you turn the hot or cold taps. Content that these utilities all still work, you consider how much to make for breakfast. Simple, maybe, I don't know, simple breakfast. You need to eat to survive, but it's never too early to ration your food supplies. You open a container of oatmeal and cook it on the stove, so at least you have a warm meal. You cut up some fruit to give it an extra pop of flavor. As you sit at the kitchen table spooning oatmeal from the nearly empty plate, you mostly feel, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm prepared either. Optimistic. No. Worried. Motivated to find people. Motivated to work on securing my safety. Motivated to find other living people and help them to survive. They need to help me survive. Whatever. There are countless people out there already struggling to survive, and though you have your own hardships to endure, you're ready to find others in need of a helping hand. How can you sit by while others are out there starving, trapped, scared, and even worse? Though the undead want to lay claim to the world, you're not ready to hand it to them yet. After breakfast, you spend several minutes clearing the table and cleaning the leftover oatmeal out of the pot. After finishing in the kitchen, you head to the living room. You hear the unmistakable noise of the garbage truck passing your house. You doubt the sanitation department is still servicing the area, so why is it driving through your neighborhood? Oh, right, you check the time, 7:45 a.m. Next, you. I'm already almost out of time again. I kind of want to call Sean and see how he's doing. But I should repair my house, but I'm sure I have time for that. Well, let's repair my house really quick and then call Sean. You have a fair understanding of carpentry and home repair, and now is the time to put your knowledge to the test. A serious amount of damage has been done to your house. First, you repair the front door by covering it with plywood boards and reinforcing them with 2x4s a few feet apart, using bolts and screws to fasten the surfaces. Since the front windows were shattered, you cover the area with plywood and cut out some slits so you can see outside if needed. In the kitchen, you repair the exterior surface of the door with strips of wood. The back porch is beyond repair and will require rebuilding. The whole process takes an hour. You check the time, 8:45 a.m. The house phone rings. Jamie's name appears on the caller ID. Jamie! Jamie, are you okay? Yep, I'm good for now. Something interfered with my CB yesterday when we spoke, but now my phone's working. Weird. So how's it going? As you hear his voice, you feel a sense of relief, and you fill Jamie in on everything that's happened since you last spoke. I don't know your plans, but it might be best to stick it out there for now. How are you on food? He asks. Pretty good. I have a few days' worth of food. Great, good planning, Jamie says. This isn't going to be over anytime soon. It sounds like Colorado has been hit hard. Looks like we're being quarantined. The military set up checkpoints, and FEMA camps are going up outside of quarantined areas. I'd be careful if you do go out. There's news of widespread looting and rioting. I met up with some people not far from where you are, just to be safe overnight. I'm leaving them in a bit, and we'll scout out some safe havens for us. If you need me, though, don't hesitate to call. I'll make my way there. Damn, I gotta go. I'll see you soon. Stay safe, my friend. Okay, Jamie. The call ends, and you consider your next move. Jamie, don't die on the way here, please. Okay, I'm gonna call Sean, and then, I know, I'm sorry, this one's going a little long, but I want to. Whoops, blah. Start that over again. You dial Sean's house, and the line rings 6 times before his voicemail kicks in. Oh. Hey, you've reached Sean. I'm not here at the moment, or I'm dead or a freaking zombie. Leave a message, and if I get back to you, well, that's good for the both of us. You don't know his smartphone number, so you try the house line again, with the same result. Is he still alive? Did he abandon his home, or was he forced out? What if he's hurt and needs help? Since he's your neighbor, you could walk over and check on him, but every action has risks in the apocalypse. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there, because that opens up a new thing for us to do. Alright, guys. I'm gonna call it quits again here today, but thanks for sticking with me and tuning in, and we'll get back to it in the next episode. See you around, everybody. Bye.